Elo, sing Elo. Hmm? Elo. Ooh. Oh, right. Ah. Why did I build a little mud village again? I don't even remember. Hmm. Um. Am I hearing sniffing? I gotta turn on my volume. Hello, Andre. Thanks. Thanks, bud. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, so what? Actually, I'm kind of curious. Is the new is is the new plant in yet, or is it not? No, I don't see the picture plant. Hey, Ope. I call from Romania, but I know how to speak good English. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, hey, Ope. Long time no see. Okay, well, we got the torch flower, so unless these guys can. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Since I know it's been a sec. Hope life's been treating you well. Huh. Guess I didn't realize I had what's French? Hmm. Huh. I thought the Skulker's range was a bit longer than that, but it is interesting to find that out. Uh, but uh, I've been gone for a long time because I was focusing on more important stuff. I can feel a little bit of a burn there, but that's good. That's like I'm happy to hear that, Ope. Sounds like you're getting things in your life together. And it sounds like you're a lot happier. At least from what I can infer from the text that you're sending in chat. Because if so, that's great. No, it's not. isn't any weird seeds yet. No. I guess it hasn't come to this version yet. But no, that's great. Oops, I didn't mean to grab that. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if I asked you, Andrea. How are you? Hey, name. How are you? Uh, yeah, I am. I watched this movie released in 2014 called Whiplash, and it changed my point of view on everything. Ah, I'm curious. What is this movie about? Whiplash. Alright. Angel Neiman, Miles Teller, is an ambitious young jazz drummer in pursuit of rising to the top of his elite music conservatory. Terrence Fletcher, J.K. Simmons, and instructor known as his terrifying teaching methods, discovers Andrew and transfers the inspiring drummer into a top jazz ensemble. Sorry. Assembly, forever changing the young man's life. But Andrew's passions to achieve perfection quickly spirals into obsession, as his ruthless teacher pushes him to the brink of his ability and his sanity. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's this movie. I've heard about this movie. I've heard that J.K. Simmons really... Like, he really acted his heart out in that movie. To, like, a scary degree. But, if you got something out of that movie and it's helped you in life, good for you. Why are you scared? Did someone say they know where you live? God, I hope that's not it, because I know it's kind of horrifying. What? Okay. J.K. Simmons won an Oscar for that movie and he broke ribs. Okay, so I guess it's Stacy. Dennis made his own gun. He shot a hole in the wall. Did he go ahead and make a ghost gun? Did he really? he he probably should destroy that quickly, because it's not smart to have a ghost gun unless it's registered. Unless he registered it, but he's too young. He's also, well, I don't know what your laws are, but I know here in the States, he would be, well, he would be considered too young to have a weapon like that due to the amount of idiot teenagers who think they know how to wield a gun because they played some GTA. No, he got a hammer, a pipe, and a homemade bullet. Please tell me you did not just say a homemade bullet. Otherwise, tell him to knock that off right now. Because he's putting not only you and others in danger, he's putting himself in danger. Because I'm not saying that this homemade bullet of his is faulty or anything. It's just when you make homemade bullets and you think you know what you're doing, but you actually don't, that bullet can backfire and do some serious damage. And also the way that he's doing that is also very dangerous and stupid. Like, there's a reason why the mechanisms of a gun are as it is, and you don't have people putting bullets into pipes. I told him he threw that in the garbage already, but it's scary. He know how to make a gun. From what it sounds like, he made something simple. A little too simple. But if he tried to like take that anywhere, considering that he already has a hammer and a bullet, how do you make a homemade bullet? You probably could look it up, scarily enough. Because I know here in the States, there are sites that you can find that show you things that you otherwise would not see. Yeah, but I know of a friend who had a friend who knew, well, their parents, or I think it was the father, and a police officer were making homemade bullets. And they did not know the right way to make them. So essentially those were faulty bullets. That's why homemade bullets are something you don't use. Like, here I am talking about, in a way, gun safety, as I don't own a gun, but I do know that if you do not, like, if you weren't trained, if you do not know exactly what you're doing, using a homemade bullet could make you lose your hand, or at least quite a few fingers. And I think you would like those. But the thing about homemade bullets, why they're kind of dangerous, is if you add too much gunpowder or not enough, that can turn that little bullet into pretty much a tiny little frag. A used bullet husk is not a good thing to use. No, because that's already been compromised. Hello, power was taken. Can I see your best build? So far I would say my best build is this. It has yet to have legs yet, but I may just copy the arms and just make it quadruped. Yeah, luckily it was only shot a hole in the wall and not his hand. Oh, that looks nice. Thanks. Well, I'm just gonna tell you, he got lucky. Because the way those things can go, like, he got one of the good options, let's just say. Because that could have turned into any other sort of situation. Like, for example, if the pipe wasn't thick enough, and that bullet wasn't sealed right, yeah, that pipe could have busted open. That hammer could have, well, there's a lot that could happen. And trust me, unless you absolutely know what you're doing, unless you absolutely know you've been trained by a professional, or it's been like passed down in the family, or you have like some sort of knowledge, good, like accurate knowledge of doing this, then, and also I think you have to have I know that at least where I live, it is illegal to make homemade bullets due to just how dangerous they are. Also, when you buy bullets, of course, the states like can check in on that and be aware if you have bullets. Because the last thing you want is someone making their own bullets and they decide to do something. Yeah, you can join. And that goes for anyone watching. But, yeah, if he tries that again, knock him upside the head. And then tell him to look up what happens to the poor people who've used homemade bullets. It's like trying to make a gun. If you don't... Oh, God. Ah, great. Man, my controller's acting funky. Sam, I want to join? Okay, power was taken. No, okay. What's going on? Wait, what? Okay, I've gained control. Okay. Power was taken, or just power. Do I have you on... Oh, excuse me. Do I have you on here, or do I not? Is this like a realm? No, this is just like a world I made. No realm. I don't have the money for realms. No, I'm on PC. If you have Bedrock, then it doesn't, like, you're good. You're good. Because that's, like, just all you need. Alright. Well, do you also have a Microsoft account? Because that's how you join. Did I? Huh. Alright, then I could add you. Just, give me your name, your tag. And I can add you. My user is Power Demon YouTube. Okay. Power Demon YouTube. Oh, I didn't. How do you know so much about guns? Well, I got really interested in guns when I was a bit younger, and so I kind of looked into uh, a lot of that stuff. But also just kind of, I take it this is you, Power? Just also due to, I mean, I live in the States. It's not too uncommon for people to have guns, and my father does have guns. And one of the guns he has is a musket rifle. Which, if you know what that is, essentially, think of like the Civil War era. Like, that's a gun he uses for hunting now and then. I think, one of his friends made it a while back for him as a gift. I killed a 3 today? A what? I'm sorry, what? No, you killed a tree? Why are you killing trees? Why don't I see you? Ah, there you are. So, what are your thoughts on what Kanye did recently? Are you talking about how he's like, oh, now I love Jewish people? I mean, that's the only thing I've heard recently about him, but, okay, so you chopped a tree, you... what? Sawed it? I'm trying to remember the exact... it's not wax. Yeah, about oh! I still think he, like, needs help. Like, he needs to see, like, like a therapist or a psychologist for his mental needs. Okay, what is with, like, the freaking boom drop? I have to speed up. Like, I heard a little bit about that, and I'm just like, really? Like, I'm not necessarily saying he's just saying whatever he can to get himself out of the bind he's brought upon himself, but it's just kind of, I don't know. He's just really kind of, well, he's pretty much really dug a hole for himself. I mean, I know that, like, supposedly he's got, like, some mental issues, but at times it's just like, he thinks at least how he acts sometimes is just like, I can get away with whatever. Yeah, sure. But it's almost kind of scary in a way. I mean, and there's always that issue of, like, power gets to the head, or like, power corrupts the absolute, that kind of stuff. And you do see that quite a bit, even on, like, YouTube. You see, like, people who actually, like, start making a living, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, they think they can just do whatever now. Not saying that's like everyone, but you just kind of see that a lot, especially when it comes to, like, big name actors. Now, as I'm saying, not all of them, but there's been some in, like, the past, some now, where it's just like, I'm sorry, you realize you're an actor, right? You're not God. Like, yeah. It just... And the thing is, like, I don't really care too much about Kanye. I mean, he said some pretty messed up stuff. And if, like, he's just recently, like, saying, like, hey, I was wrong, I should have not said that. Like he's necessarily kind of taking responsibility for himself, then okay, I commend him for that. If that is what he's doing. Hey, the Legend 27. What's your favorite Colon game? What's a Colon game? I literally thought you said, what's your favorite cult game? And I'm like, Minecraft. But no, if he's starting to take responsibility for himself, then I guess good on him. Not gonna say like I'm gonna forgive him. Like I'm not Jewish or of the Jewish faith, but like there's points when you can throw, like, like, make fun of religion. Like, that's something you can do. Or I feel like you should be able to do. But when it's like, ah, yes. Like if you've been with the channel, you know that I'm not, like, severely interested in, like, the Catholic faith. Just due to, like, I think that it's kind of overstepped its bounds a lot. But would I ever outright say, like, everybody of the Catholic faith should die? No. Oh, lordy, no. No, like, they're people as well. Do some of them think that everybody should be Catholic? Of course. Do I think everybody should? No. No. Yeah, let's all be just mindless sheep that does whatever a book tells us. No, I'm not gonna live off the way that this book is telling me, like, how I should live my life, and if I do not live it this way, I will go down and have, like, party with Satan. Like, okay, but if that's how you want to live your life, I'm not going to tell you differently. But I'm also not going to, like, go up to a church and shoot up the people because, oh, they're Christian. But I'm also not saying that's not what Kanye did. Like, he didn't, to my active knowledge, attack anyone of the Jewish faith, at least not physically, as I said, not that I'm aware of. But verbally, yes, that was kind of stupid of him. There was a level 3 storm is at my friend near. Okay. I would say, Power, try not to disclose, like, personal stuff here in the streams. Like, anything that could be used against you, per se. At least, nothing that you personally wouldn't mind sharing, but, also, like, try not to share, like, other people's information as well. Like, you're keeping pretty vague, but just seeing that kind of, I guess, made me think about that. And it's like, I'm not necessarily like, what am I trying to say? I'm not saying like you're getting a warning or anything. I'm just saying, like, okay, like, be cautious about what you're saying, especially about that kind of stuff. Especially with just how things are right now. Why was there a lag spike? Yeah, jeez. But I hope the best for your friend. I also like how I'm playing Minecraft right now, and me and my fellow mods are like, guys, we should have a freaking Minecraft server just to ourselves. Yeah, it's funny. But after 2 weeks, I won't be here. No, you're off to continue doing better things in the world. Well, that's up to you. I mean, you're always welcome, Lope. But there's always no obligation to stick around either. What do you guys think I should build? Man, they're hammering out there. Yeah, I have a 2-week break, and I put all my blood, sweat, and tears into something I'm proud of. Well, that's great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30. It's great to hear, Hope. Don't know what's up with the freaking storms. But if there's something you're proud of that isn't harming other people, keep going at it. Can you TP me to you? Are you sure you want you to come to me, or are you wanting me to come to you? Well, it is about harming other people. Is it like boxing or something like that? Or is it... Okay. So something productive. I mean, if you were about to say, yeah, gang fights. That's what's so productive. I'm protecting my turf. Then I'd probably be like, well, okay, you do you, but I probably should get out of that gang. But no, that's good that, you found something that you're enjoying. And I can't really think, yeah, I want to try to get into the Olympics one day. Well, you're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to work really hard for that, but, I think you could do it. But, let's say you don't get into the Olympics. I think you should still go for it. Like, just keep at it. I mean, why waste all that potential for the people who can't appreciate it? I made a pitfall trap unintentionally. Well, if I do lose the Olympics, it's alright. Mayweather lost the Olympics, and look how he turned out. I mean, fair. But if you're just trying to do it for, like, fame and popularity, then, I don't think, well, I mean, there are people who just try to do that anyhow. I just don't think that's quite an admirable goal to do so. In my own opinion. Wait, who's talking? I can't see the chat. It's an old face. Old ghost coming back to haunt chat. That's all. I do it because I think it's the only thing I'm great at. Maybe that is for now, but it's always good to at least try other skills, at least. After all, who knows? Maybe there's something else you're great at. Let's try expanding this out. One this way. What are they doing out there? I'm hearing all sorts of noises. Okay, and probably one more. Oh well. Goodbye. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm trying to think of things we could talk about. Let's see. Yesterday we talked about AI. I tried swimming, soccer, tennis, ping pong, basically, baseball, etc. But I've never been good at it. But the thing I'm happy right now is making me happy. Alright. I mean, as long as it's making you happy, then there's no issues with that. Or there shouldn't be, at least. And if I quit if I'm taking the world away from the next Muhammad Ali or the next Marvin Hagler. Did I say Hagler? Well, you never know, right? Like, maybe you're right, oh, maybe you are. Like, the next new thing. Like, it's just like that. Like, you just never know. Know that if you do ever become that popular, just be wary of the popularity of what it comes with. After all, great men who get into positions like that sometimes unintentionally destroy themselves and lose track of their goal. Hopefully that never happens to you. You never lose track of what your goal is. Let's see the front. Come to think of it, I remember seeing on Twitter today that the VTuber, Pokey... What was their name? Pokimane? I think, just retired. Or is no longer gonna be a VTuber. And, isn't gonna be streaming anymore. But, yeah, I never really watched them. I was aware of them, but, I wish the best of luck to them. And their future, beyond that. As, they were pretty popular from what I understand. Just use regular. Let's do this. Ooh, another lag. Mike. And that's why I like Whiplash so much, because the main character is trying to become the next Charlie Parker, but has to go through the big obstacle. Yeah. Well, considering I've never seen the movie, I can only guess as what the message could possibly be. But, I mean, if it's inspired you this much, like, go for it. What do I want to do here? I might actually just use this. But, yeah, wish you best of luck on your goals. I made the gods angry? When do I not pick off the gods? Fight to me! Have you ever tried to build a Death Star and blow it up? No. First of all, I kind of don't know where to start with the Death Star. Great. Let me guess. Yep, I was stupid enough to grab the stacks. And I didn't want to throw that away. Got the whole... Let me just use the freaking... Okay. Wasn't that hard. Oh, you... I just want it in my other hand. Thank you. So I can switch back and forth. Well, it doesn't have to fully be detailed. Still, I wouldn't have... Like, I'm not that great at building circles in Minecraft. Oh, come on. How did I do this? Okay, I think we're still on the right track. Yep. It can be a square Death Star. Again, I guess I just don't know where to start with that. Okay, where's torches? I'm curious, would this work? No, it doesn't work. I think that's just a Java only thing. Or wait, hold up. Or was it place that? No, nope. Unfortunately, not. Unfortunately, not. Mm. Do 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 do. Oh, there's still a hole. Wasn't. I kind of forgot that I left a hole. Alright. Why did you stop doing survival? I've taken a break from survival. Especially since, or, like, survival in Minecraft. Because recently I got griefed by a little brat. But if you're talking about Ark survival, I just kind of lost interest. I still need to do, like, the finale for it. Like, because it's just been such a big part of my channel. It'd be kind of wrong not to. But, yeah, it's just kind of, just, yeah, I kind of lost interest. Because I couldn't make any progress with, like, where I was. And I could kind of just, it just kind of felt like it was a stalemate. Besides, I just also don't really have the time at the moment to pour into it. So, would you bring anyone on stream with you? What do you mean? Would I bring anybody on stream with me? You mean like from chat? Or like, what do you essentially mean? I guess is what... Oh, like collabs? Yeah. Actually, I have a channel partner now. With a good friend of mine called, Sinister. And I'm really enjoying playing around with them. But like collabs on my channel, yeah, I'm always up to the idea. I thought it would be someone like Persona. Well, the thing is, before I decided to at least ask Sinister to be my channel partner, I did talk to Fira about that. Like, what her thoughts are about that kind of thing. And she said, well, it works for other people. Right now, for what she thinks at least, she doesn't necessarily want to do, like, something like that. Especially, like, think about my content and her content. While there are some similarities, there's just a lot that is different as well. Like, Like, her content revolves a lot around true crime. Well, mine is just kind of willy-nilly. Let's be honest. It's pretty willy-nilly. But, like, I'm always, like, happy to do collabs. Now, we've done, let's see, I think, at least 2 collabs together, at least on her channel. And I've had fun. I've gotten to meet other content creators. But, bringing them onto my channel is a little different because of my limitations. But I do enjoy, like I have enjoyed collabs and just playing around with fear. But yeah, and who knows, maybe in the future we'll do more collabs. Probably, but right now, she seems pretty busy with her own stuff. Heck, I think she's doing a memberthon or something. There's just so, like, I don't know what it's actually gonna be called tonight. But, yeah, she's putting herself through, through the pain of eating durian fruit. Last time it was, spicy tofu. Spicy stinky tofu, I think it was. Now it's, durian fruit. But, yeah, it's fun. She knows how to keep things interesting, at least. But, I'm trying to think of, like, collabs with other, streamers and YouTubers. At least right now, there's no one I think I could collab with right now. And I do know I bring up, like, the Low Health Heroes, Kage's Corner, like, Fear. And I keep in good touch with all of them. Like, I talk to them every now and then. But, like, collab base, it's just one of those things that you kind of have to figure out. I see something invisible. Especially considering, like, it's just one of those things where you gotta, like, it just kind of depends on the other party, what they're up to. Are there similar things you could do where it's not necessarily, like, out of their way to do a collab or something like that? Oh, I guess this happened. Yep, I thought so. Yeah. Let's see where it's... Also, can I tell you something? Sure. As long as it's... As long as it's nothing serious. Do you know who Sambuca is? No. Sambuca. But I will in a second. Seems like they're a YouTuber. It seems like... Seems like they like answering questions. I always thought you and him were the same person. Really? uh, well, I can tell you that that is false. I am not Sambuca. I mean, wouldn't that be an interesting twist? Like all this stuff I've said, like, yeah, I'm poor, guys, and I can't do this stuff, and yada yada yada, and all of a sudden it's just like, actually, surprise, I'm actually a big time YouTuber. I've been trolling you for years. Yeah, no, that unfortunately is not it. No, he isn't. I just gotta do it like here. There we go. Those are real tears. didn't I didn't think I made this thing look like a crocodile. But what made you think that I was this person? Oh. It was because I thought you and him sounded the same? Really? Hold on, I'm gonna listen to this guy for a sec then. Because that, like, that kind of... Hold on. I'm gonna listen to this guy for a moment. Oh, well, if I have my volume up. No, can't. Wait, freaking volume. Okay, I could see how there's a little similarity. I can see some similarity there. But, yeah. Nope, I am not that person. And now... But, yeah. Nope. That is not me. There's an axolotl in the mouth. But, I could see how, like, our speech patterns, the tone of our voice are similar. But, yeah, no. I am not him, he is not me. Kyler, let's make something together. Do you have a thing? Well, I already made a temple. I don't think we want to do something necessarily huge. Like, the freaking kaiju skeleton I did. Which I still need to do some sort of legs or something. Let's make Trump. How about not? Oh, and also, speaking of the fat man, I think he's going to jail. Like, I just recently heard that he's been indicted. So that means, the fat man will not be able to become president again. So, yippee. And also, I hate that man with a passion. Now, AI Trump. I kind of enjoy that guy. Still a jerk, but there's something funny about him. Look, I did it. Yeah, I can see that. Those pictures you saw. No. Like, I know exactly what pictures you're talking about, but no, I'm not talking about pictures. I mean, like, what the news, just, I think it was either today or yesterday, just came out that President Trump has been indicted. Or ex-president. I mean, there was even, like, Don Jr. weeping, like, Daddy's going to jail. And how he was, like, there's just a whole issue of, like, people trying to start another insurrection. Like, okay, let's make people pay. I don't know. It was made by one of my subs. So the main candidates are Joe Biden and Kanye West. Considering everything Kanye said, I doubt it. I mean, I don't think anyone would really vote for him, especially if he recently said sorry. Also, I don't think the U.S. politicians would want someone so controversial. Granted, how controversial they are in general. But, yeah, I doubt Kanye would become president. And Joe, oh Joe, yeah, sorry bud, not gonna happen. Just gonna tell you that. Like, Joe boy, you've done what you can, but let's just be honest. There's better people for the job. Do you only have Joe Biden and a bunch of other, political wimps? Unfortunately, yeah, kinda. Well, it's either political wimps or people who are just downright, someone you wouldn't want in power. 99% of America, for example. No, not necessarily. I mean, you can't really say that if you haven't been to America. A lot of us actually, have half a brain. Unlike, the people that we have running in power. Let's try to move away from politics. I don't like talking about politics. It just seems like a waste of time talking about idiots like them. You've been to America? What part? That's kind of where I have to ask. Like, what part of America? Because if you say, like, you've been to Pennsylvania or Texas, trust me, those are, like, two completely different, like, parts. Well, the only president I know who was good was Abraham Lincoln, who, by the way, didn't actually free the slaves. He was fighting for their freedom. I mean, you gotta remember that he very much was on the side of freeing the slaves. Granted, like, there's only so much the president really can do, and something a lot of people kind of don't understand is, while the president does have a lot of power, he doesn't have absolute power. So, let's say he wanted to, I don't know, nuke Korea, for example. He can't do that unless it is, like, Korea fired first. Or there's absolutely no denying it, we got a fire. They weren't freed until 9 months after he died. Well, I mean, the man died. You can't necessarily say he did nothing. But, yeah, the US, it's interesting, to say the least. Especially depending on, where you go. They weren't, oh, okay. Yeah, but, I would also have to say, like, if you did look at some of our other presidents, some of them tried to do good. I mean, how did a skeleton horse get here? Okay. I don't know why this world loves its skeleton horses, but the four horsemen of the apocalypse always love showing up, I guess. Nope. But, yeah. Is the East Coast better in the 90s or the West Coast? What? Is that my dead horse? What do you mean, Mia? Which one? Is the East Coast better in the 90s or the West? I wouldn't know. I was born towards the end of the 90s. Like, just a few months before the 90s end. So, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure, Mia. I just saw one of the skeleton horses on top of this, and, lightning struck and made more. Why are you guys all so rude in America? Let me just tell you something. As I have continuously said, depends on what part of America you were in. I have been in... Well, that explains a lot. Alright, bye. I mean, what did you expect from New York? That place is just full of, interesting people. And, yeah. Kinda... Yeah, if that is your idea of what America's like, then you've only managed to see and felt like a small percentage of what America really is like. I mean, what do you expect? Like in those big cities, yeah, there's gonna be people who are absolutely rude. Hi. Especially in, like, those cities. Like, it's just kind of even known here in America. Like, if you go to Washington or you go to New York, Jersey, like any of the big cities, yeah. Like, there's gonna be creeps. There's gonna be people who are absolutely rude. Especially to, like, foreigners. Like, that's just how it is. Someone kept following me in America. I don't know what happened to him, but the police didn't seem to like him. Uh, they probably thought he may have been a pedophile, possibly. Also, you gotta know that in those cities, crime is a lot more popular of an idea than it is in, like, Rule, I don't know, Virginia, like, the police are going to be a little bit more hostile, especially when people come to visit. They want to make sure that, oh, this young child doesn't just disappear and now we have an entire country breathing down our necks because they want the United States to figure out what happened to this kid. I mean, that would be the same thing as if a child from the US happened to disappear in the Netherlands. You don't want that. You take extra precaution. And also, it you may have just been in a bad part of New York. Actually, I've never been to New York, so I don't know if there is a good part. But yeah, if those are your only examples of yes, this is how America be. Uh, yeah, you only got a small piece of the pie. I have seen a guy being arrested with his son in the car. Yeah, that happens. That happens anywhere though. That's not like America exclusive. I mean, it just isn't. Never seen it here? Well, I mean, you gotta put it into retrospect. How big is America compared to where you live? How big is a city compared to the city you were in? Like cultures and people, everything isn't gonna be one to one. Besides, there's just things you probably aren't gonna see because, heck, you don't go into this certain area. You don't, like, you just are, there are places you just don't go that you're aware of. But when you go somewhere else, maybe you have to go to this area. Maybe you don't know the bad parts of where you're going. I mean, it's not as crazy as it sounds. Also, yeah, New York is known as the weirdo city. Hey, Baragon and Toast. Long time no see. Yeah, crazy to think we're not as big as one statue, but we're 1/5 as rich as rich. Huh? Oh, what? You're as 1/5 as rich as rich? Crazy to think we're not as big as one state. Yeah. Hmm? Can't type? As rich as you? Well, something else is currency. You gotta remember your currency and our currency are completely different. Especially inflation. Because I know that our inflation right now is pretty freaking wild. Why is there another portal right here? I mean, right now there's an issue of can the younger generation in America even afford a house anymore? Probably not. Even though at one point, yeah, we could. Like, you didn't need a super high paying job. Like, you could actually afford a house and pay for it. What? Why are you talking about the green paper? Kyler fast as Sonic? I keep going by this beacon, and I think it just keeps giving me a speed boost. I don't know. I don't know. We're comparing apples to oranges. 1 trillion America slash 1 trillion in Zimbabwe. Why you bring Zimbabwe into this? What did Zimbabwe do to anyone? I mean, that's like saying comparing $100 to 100 yen. Well, it sounds like a lot. Like in one currency, in the other currency, it is not 1 to 1. 1 trillion there is like €1. Huh? Would that explain why our games are cheaper than over in the UK? One trillion what, though? Are you talking about dollars? Pennies? I mean, you can't just change how much things cost on the whim of a person. I don't know what is up with the people in the Netherlands thinking, like, ah, yes, our country's so much better. Let's just keep on comparing apples to oranges. It's like, you're comparing apples to oranges. Do you, like, yes, they're both fruit, but they're not the same for many of reasons. It confuses me. It confuses me. Kyler, do you like potatoes? Fry them, mash them, put them in a stew? Yes, I love potatoes. No. Actually, something... You know what? How about I ask this? Where do you think potatoes originated from? Chat? Where did potatoes originate from? Potato! Lord, what is up with the lightning? Russia? I don't know. Anybody else? I'll just give you a sec. Because it surprised me when I found out. Well, actually, I don't think there's anybody else in chat. South America. So, essentially, like, Aztecs, I'm trying to think of, like, other... Antarctica? No, like, the Aztecs and, those other... I'm trying to remember who lived, in, like, South America at the time. Because Aztecs are the only ones that are coming to mind. The Inca? I think the Inca were there. Yeah, they, essentially grew potatoes. They were the first potato growers. Is this my mom? Huh? Where are you? Unless your mom was a kaiju that has a glowing heart. I doubt. I doubt. But, yeah. Potatoes didn't originate in Ireland or Russia. Even though those are, like, the two countries we associate potatoes with. No. Apparently, South America is where potatoes came from. Changed my mind. French fries should be called potato noodles. Did you know French fries do not originate from France? They're actually Belgian. besides, I would have to like kind of argue with you there because French fries are like there's so many different ways. There's the steak. There's the steak fry. There's of course the skinny French fry. How five? No, not Five Guys. Freddy's does it. Shoestring. There's just so many ways that people do them. Chunky. They got the chunky fries. Like I've even seen places where they just cut the potato into like just like these four like they just cut the potato into 4 slices and they just fry that. And they call that a fry. Like, you're giving me a freaking baked potato here that's just been fried. Normal fry? Well, what constitutes a normal fry? Cow? I would not technically count cow fries as fries. Or cat fries? Page Papa Pale? Sorry, what? I'm kind of tempted to just build the back legs all of a sudden. Or my giant kaiju over there. Don't know why. Kyler, did you know that if a skeleton kills a creeper, the creeper... Yeah, I did. Like, I remember, like, this is something that's been in the game for a long time. No, I mean, like, fries you would get at McDonald's. I would more argue, like, shoestring fries be called potato noodles. Because, have you seen like, cut fries? Shoestring fries? Those things do look like noodles. I mean, even the way you eat them. You can't just eat one little shoestring fry. That would be like you eating one noodle at a time. For, like, freaking spaghetti. I don't think anybody's doing that. And if someone is doing that, what about hash browns? You mean potato slabs? Or tater tots? Yeah, I said it. What's it to you? Okay. I'm sorry, what did you call them? Potato slabs? 2, 3, 4, 5. Potato slabs? Yes. Trust me, when someone like has like the name kind of unlock, they have to be kind of they gotta figure out what else to call them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Be right back. My doggo is crying. Okay. Like, I've seen, like, tater tots, for example, be called potato barrels. Or, like, the little round tater tots be called, like, tiny potato disc. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so we got 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You can't? Yet. Oh, I guess they left the game. Apparently my takes were too spicy. Okay. 5. But, yeah. What about aluminum? Alum. Like we say it, like in the two different ways. Aluminum and aluminium. I can't say the other one very well. Aluminium. But depending on where you live, you say it differently. At least that's what I've kind of ran into. It's kind of like pop, soda, a cola. I'm trying to make sure this is straight. 1 to 1. You're getting a real kick out of this, it sounds like. Anything else you want to hear the funny Americans say? I mean, I am American. Oh, hold on. I got a good one. Unless you know how to say it. 1 minute? 1 minute? Can you say America? Oh, America, yeah? What, like a redneck? America, yeah! Okay, that was a horrible redneck impression, but, Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce? Oh boy. God, I really hope none of my friends are watching this. Otherwise, I might have to stop streaming for a while. Because I swear, if one of them just says America, yeah, in chat, or when I just talk to them, yeah, let's just say I'm probably gonna stopped streaming for like a week. I don't care if I lose like 100 subs. I gotta recover from the emotional damage. Huh? Oh. Yeah. Well, any other words of the day, Baragon? America, yeah. Yeah. No, I can't think of others right now. Alright. Alright. Now I gotta. Well, I can look at it from this way. I mean, can you brokenly speak German? I don't know enough German to be comfortable speaking it. I mean, I might know a little German if I had to look at it, but comfortably say it? No, because that's kind of funny to me. I mean, it would be like me trying to speak Japanese. It'd probably be absolutely horrendous. Well, like, I can understand a bit of it. You probably don't want to hear me, like, even try. Because I'm not here to make enemies. If you want, I can help you. Uh, well, I'm not really in the mood to speak German. Oh, did I break? Did I? Alright. Okay, that looks good. Hmm? Hey, Spy Gamer. How are you? Where is this? Oh. That probably explains why that. Okay, nope. Yep, that's good. Okay. And hmm? think I did bone, right? Okay. Wait, hold on. How does this look? Alright. Welcome back. Okay. I want banana pudding, but I have no banana pudding. That sounds like the struggles of life. What are you building right in between my legs? Or my creature's legs? It better not be a TNT machine again. 1, 2. Okay. I have zero clue what they're doing. Okay. Now, do you know what taradiddly means? No, can't even say if I recognize the word. Okay, how do I have that? In other words, for nonsense? Oh, really? I mean, the word sounds like it already does that quite well. Alright. Did I copy this one for one? Just about. Now I need to do the scale. Get out of that. Grab this. What's that? Nothing to worry about. How do I do this again? Okay. Do I need to move this back? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep, I do. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I placed that too high. Why is there this guy? And now I gotta do all this one more time. I'll just use this as my tape measure. So I got an idea of if I'm even doing this right. Why do I hear a sniffer? I don't know why I was hearing a sniffer. Okay, move it, Scout. Sure this lines up. Okay, so it doesn't quite. So we want to move this up. All this away. Seems like I don't. Alright, sweet. Okay, now to... Oh, I keep forgetting. How long is it? So, till here. Oh shoot, I forgot about the community day poll. I thought I forgot something. Okay. Huh? Yeah. Are you trying to make a seat? Okay. I don't know why. Uh, Chimkin wing, chicken wing, hot dog, and bologna, chicken, macaroni, chilling with my. Oh. I'm trying to remember how that goes. Uh, chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Oh, I didn't even know what I was reading. It took me a while. I haven't heard about that meme in forever. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while. I mean, I had to find the folder and dust it off. Because the only reason I'm even aware of that meme is because I saw someone do a VR chat video and that was just happening. Like, that was just one of the parts of it. It's older than Kyler. Huh? I mean, it possibly could be, as chicken wings have been around for a while. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. I'm surprised you didn't bring up the other food memes. And Kyler was Jesus's. Okay. Huh? Jesus? Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. No, don't. Huh? Why? Why not? It's old. And? I don't think you quite understand that memes never truly die. You realize that, right? I mean, some of the newest and hippest memes that some of you guys are aware of, like Rickroll. Yeah, that's been around even before my time. People were rickrolling people before it was even my time. It died a long time ago. No, it didn't. No one does that anymore? Are you sure about that? Because someone just did it. Chicken wing, chicken wing. Well, I mean, it did say it. It was never gonna let you down. Oh, God. I better not start seeing that in the freaking Discord server. Just like people saying, hey, click on this, this PNG. Just get rickrolled. Again, why? Why? I'm gonna get, like, medical questions because people actually think I practice, like, medical stuff. No, I don't deserve that nickname. I think I got chicken wing stuck in your head, Kyler. For me, like the next 5 minutes before I forget. Because right now I just got, Do You Know the Way, Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Da style stuck in my head. Hmm? Do you know what that? No. Why don't you go talk to an actual doctor? Because honestly, I could just say it's probably cancer. One, two, three. Yep. Okay. And now I gotta build like the hand thing. Fix that up. What is Dewey? No, it is. Do you know Dewey? We're the queen. Ebola, spit on him. And I'm not gonna do the freaking spitting. Now and then I do see Ugandan knuckles. Not like the Ugandan knuckles meme, I mean like literally just Ugandan knuckles. Do you know the way, know the way? Once again, I think I did this right, but never too sure. Oh, it's 2 away, not 1. Hmm? In auto-tune? Re? What about Re Kid? What did I do right for this one? I think I did. Just Re. Yeah. Well, I built the rest of the skeleton. How does it look from like a sky point of view? It looks a little wonky. Like the arms and stuff need to be moved over a little bit. I hate my humor. Eh, it's fine. Or should I make everything, let him be a wonky boy? He just died on his side. One day I probably will fix that, but not today. Not today. Also, it's kind of on me. Well, you know that he's a dry bone, right? Well, the thing about the tail is, like, you gotta look at the rib cage. Unless, like, I made the rib cage a lot more robust. I mean, I could definitely make the tail longer. Gonna have to make this. Yeah, I meant longer, not bigger. Did I make this 4 wide? Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll make the tail bigger. Probably one more. No one has a phobia of holes, because this is definitely not great for them. I hear a scooter. Yeah, there's one somewhere around here. Oh, I need to move this up. Alright, now I'm gonna have to start making it a little smaller as it goes. That kaiju did you say this was? I figured it'd just be a kaiju, because what else would be this big? I mean, if I gave it a shell, it'd be Gamera. Gamera? I mean, think if this thing actually had an animation and had skin. It'd be freaking huge compared to, like, my character. Like, this is just part of its tail. Like, let me go to the skull and show you. Like, just... I mean, I could fit in the mouth. I could live in the mouth. Yeah, it's tad big. Okay, and I'm gonna have to build the scales. Oh, I made this one a little short. Hey, Spy. Drop by to say hi. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move the tail segments back one. Luckily, that's not too much of an issue. This. And let's look at it. I'm the mascot of his channel. Huh? What are you talking about? Of whose channel? I actually am kind of impressed with myself for being able to make something this big. Hmm? Yeah, look funky. Also, I had to fix the ribs, so that's why the ribs are like on a hill. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to make a creature for the channel based off of the kaiju in your profile pic. I mean, go right ahead if you like. I'm not gonna stop you. But yeah, I'm impressed with myself for doing this. Gonna see about putting on these. Does that add to it? Or is that taking away? I feel like that I gotta add. What if I just did like a plating completely over it? Something seems off about the tail now. Yeah, like I'm almost. Like I'm trying to see if adding sort of like a scale. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to work that well. Unless maybe you don't try slabs, but let's try this. Still. Beside it being long spacing, I mean, for the most part, the spacing is pretty continuous till like the very end. Could just be like we have like the segments. I not wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. What's this one? 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. I just realized that the hand's off, or the back leg. Hmm? Hmm. Spacing? I mean, it could be. I mean, if there were bone slabs, I would. And the reason why I'm not using quartz is, like, if you use, like, place. Let me grab some quartz. Like, just kind of like have a side by side comparison. You just kind of can tell. I mean, from a distance, you like it gets a little tough, but usually when you get closer, it's just like one does not look like the other. And the more and more you add one, the more and more noticeable it becomes. Welcome back. Yeah, unfortunately, there are no bone block slabs. Yeah. I mean, what if I did... Because if there were slabs, I could do something like this. And have sort of like that segment right there. But I don't. And I do have the lanterns, but again, there's nothing like that sort of sheen slab form. Like, I can type in slab, I guess. Yeah. Kind of like what I'm getting at. Skulk thing. I'm kind of curious. What I do this inside like the eye. With that and some sort of depth. I'll be right back. I'm checking on Dennis. He's not to be trusted after today. He's too quiet. Yeah? I'm not sure. Do I like this or do I not? I kind of like that. Yeah, like... I haven't messed around with the skulk at all. And I feel like with this build, it kind of... Like, instead of just, you know, bare bones skeleton, as, like, you can definitely see that I've used, sea lanterns as sort of, like, sort of like a kind of, spirit kind of form, or add-on to it. Kind of almost adds to it. Maybe... Okay, can I get the freaking... Like, maybe get some of the skulk items out? I mean, how does the skulk shrieker work? Like, I know that with the skull catalyst, it kind of, actually, could I place this? No, I can't place that upside down. Oh, whoops, did not mean to do that. And look. What's up here? What about sort of... Hmm. Hmm. I'm just not sure, like, what I could do with the Skulk. Besides, like, Skulk Vein, the Skulk Catalyst, I'm hesitant because I'm not sure if it would convert these blocks. I know it converts natural blocks, but I'm not sure bone, bone blocks count for that. You know what? Why don't we test it out? Well, I know to activate the Shrieker you need another... Yeah, I need a Skulk Sensor. Place that there. And... I guess... Now I need a spawn egg. Oh, hold on. This is a chicken egg now? Why do they change the chicken egg? Okay, well, there's Skulk Veins on top of... Okay. Let's throw a bunch of bone blocks and see if any of these get converted. Because so far it does not seem like it. So... No. Okay, so all it does is place down the Skulk Veins. Hmm. What was this block? I think that was grass. None of them have been converted. Okay, so I could possibly incorporate this into the build somehow. It would spread Skulk Vein all around it, though. Would that look kind of weird, though? I'm not too sure. I mean, I like the Skulk. I mean, it looks really, really interesting. But I just don't think it... Like, I just don't know how I would add it to this. Besides, I don't know. This with, like, the heart? Kind of make it look a little bit more organic-y. I mean, that looks a little bit more organic, I guess. Well, that's interesting. It gives off a bit of a a weird lighting bug. Well, why does this look weird? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ah. No wonder my ribs fell off. Because they are. Oh, and I guess because I didn't make this rib thick enough. Okay. Well, now my ribs are my my ribs are fixed. Uh. Mm, wouldn't make sense if it would be. Hey, Soapy. Hmm. I don't know. No. How are you? I am just tired, was trying to sleep, but couldn't, so went to your stream. I see. Any tips to fall asleep? I mean, I know that there's sleep medication, but, what do they say? Drink a warm glass of milk, I guess? I'm not, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Hmm. Hmm? Do I hear sniffer out here? Wonder what's going on in the nether. One last try. I'm going to see if I can fall asleep. If I don't, I'll come back to this room. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why that's like underneath. Before I was trying to sleep, I was playing Subnautica. Oh, I see. Okay. Made it pretty far in the game anyways. Bye. Alright, bye. I mean, how long have I been streaming, by the way? About 3 hours. Okay, I think I may just wrap it up. Because, my oh my, has it been a while? Well, oh. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you won't miss out on any future streams, videos, etc. I'm Kyler Creeper, and I thank you for joining me. Kyler Creeper,